Hello, and welcome to our fourth Satsang now over the past 4 days. Thank you for joining us, and let's begin. Let's begin with a moment of quiet. Now, quiet is something that is very uncommon in our culture today, where we like to be continuously engaged in a lot of activity, a lot of noise, whether it's outer traffic or inner traffic with thinking and thoughts and emotions. But really, the essence of satsang is to get in touch with the inner depths of quiet, of stillness, if you will. Stillness of mind, stillness of emotion, stillness of any inner fidgeting or disturbance, if you will. So satsang is more of a group meditation, one can say, a communal effort or lack thereof of just being together in a certain energy field, a certain quietude, inner quietude, although of course words are being spoken. These words are coming from the inner depth, if you will. Not saying, hey, look at me, clamoring for attention or being self-serving. These words are more of a invitation to become quiet within, to become still within and touch that inner depth. So yeah, that's what we're here for. And I'm speaking slowly because there's no rush to really communicate anything other than just being, just presence, if you will. So again, this is no one's claim. This is something that we all are in our essence. This stillness, this quiet, this peace. So let's explore that. Let's explore that. That's what we're here for in our gathering. And again, even though this is a recording or being recorded live, whenever this is watched, there's still that energy in the technology, if you will. I don't know how it captures it, but it does, from what I've experienced over the years watching other teachers give satsang. So yeah, we got this guy up here who was one of the first teachers on this matter, and he taught largely in silence, from what I understand, although he did give talks as well. This guy, he's human. He was human, but of course came to discover his own inner stillness, his own Buddha nature, called him Buddha. Buddha, I guess, means the awakened one. It's not a name, but more of a title of just someone who is awake. And what does it mean to be awake? Well, really it means to come to that inner quietude, that inner stillness, where mind, the mind activity subsides, gets real quiet, the emotional flutterings calm down, and memory disappears temporarily or subsides even as well. Imagination, projecting into the future, all these powers or these faculties of the mind really just come to a stillness, like a still lake, if you will, not even a ripple on the surface of the lake. So that's really what we all have the potential to discover within ourselves. It's not a superhuman feat, although that can be the preconceived notion of meditation, of enlightenment, of Buddhahood. But really, it's something that everyone has the potential to discover or awaken within themselves. So it's not something reserved for elite superhuman beings. So yeah, so it belongs to everyone. It is everyone. So today is also Osho's birthday. I'd like to give him a shout out. So today, December 11th, 1931, he was born in India. And yeah, I guess if he were still here, he would be 94. And so happy birthday, Osho. Thank you for all you've done for humanity and just sharing your wisdom and your experience and your joy. So you've been a tremendous inspiration, an example of giving back what you found, and thank you for that. You are a light and still are unto this world. So and in essence, that's what we're trying to do here. What I'm trying to do is to share some of that I've discovered over all these years of reading and listening to teachers and doing my own meditation. And so so this is something new for me, these satsangs, although there's no one else in the room at the moment. It's something I'd like to try to share too in this avenue, along this avenue of visual recording. So so thank you again for joining me, for joining us, and let's have a moment of quietude, of silence. And that is where really the depths are felt in quiet, in silence, and stillness. That's where we touch our innermost essence. And it doesn't have to be long, temporary, but once it's recognized within, it's easier to acclimate to it, to become comfortable with it. And that's ideally what we're doing here, because again, so much of the culture of this world is to run and do things, and really what we're doing is we're running away from ourselves by and large. It's what a lot of people are doing without knowing it. But eventually, in my view, this life is designed to get us all to eventually come home, back to ourselves, and to discover that essence, that peace and tranquility, that joy, that love, that inner wisdom and intuitive knowing. So thank you for being here once again. I don't run these satsangs for too long at the moment, nor do they need to be hours long. Some people do, but for me, for our gatherings, this is what feels comfortable for now. And it's a start, for those who are new and for those who are more experienced. Thank you again for being here, being with us, and for joining with your presence and your beingness as well. So thank you, everyone. Until we meet again, namaste.